Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Monday, 17 January. The new week has already started and I've been paying close attention to the weekly. So this week is actually very important, right? This next 7 days are really important right now. And as far as I see things are going, it's looking very safe to actually say that Bitcoin can now be interested to go to the $45,000 or the $46,000. Now the thing is, the question is, even if you go to $46,000 or the $45,000, and then you make a morning star, what is going to be next week? What is it going to happen? Is the morning star going to go just a little bit up like this to the 48,000 and then go down? That's something that's possible. Or is it just going to completely reverse the trend to go to the upside? That's another question that is going to be answered next week. But right now, the future's in the future. We're going to see when that happens. We're going to see when the chart forms and tells us the story. And then they print the candles and we're going to try to read those candles as well. Because remember, I still see this as a bear flag. And sometimes they don't play out. It's not important that they play out 100%. They could be abandoned and invalidated, and this could just go all the way back up to $69,000. That's something that is very possible. Okay, now here we are with the spinning top, perfectly made spinning top. This is what we needed. This is what we were waiting for, and this is what I've always been talking about, that if Bitcoin ends up with a spinning top like this, and the fact that you have a big support right there, don't expect Bitcoin to go down. Some people are saying that on the 4-hour time frame, Bitcoin could go down to 40,000, 39,000 before going to $60,000. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. Yes, previously I did mention about Bitcoin going down, making a double bottom, but I don't think that's going to happen. And remember, this is your cup right there, and then you have a handle. Ever since you've broken the handle, you've just been moving sideways, okay? We haven't invalidated that handle, and the handle target is to go to $46,000, $46,319 basically, okay? So if it manages to cross in the next coming 2-3 days, if it just moves sideways, then go to 46,000, then you're crossing this big resistance, right? Which you never crossed before. And if you cross that resistance with a big volume and backtest it until Sunday next week, then you're going to be making that big morning star on the weekly, and that would mean that this backtest would also be successful, and then maybe you continue to 50,000 or the $52,000. I'm getting a little bit of positive vibes because a lot of projects are looking at the very bottom of the market. And I think if you guys are into crypto, if you just entered the crypto right now, congratulations. I still think you're quite early in cryptocurrencies as well. So now, what if we do make a double bottom? You just go down like this, make a double bottom. It doesn't make sense to me. If this double bottom would happen before the new weekly opening, for example, in Sunday or Saturday, then in my opinion, that double bottom would have made even way more sense than actually creating a double bottom right now. Because if you actually made that double bottom by yesterday or 2 days ago, that would have made an inverted hammer in the weekly, as I told you guys. What do I mean by this? What the hell am I saying? Right, so diving into the weekly time frame, this is what I want to say, okay? So if Bitcoin just went down to 40,000 to make that double bottom, you would have made a hammer like this. Do you see that? That candlestick would be an inverted hammer, and then you go up. That would have made more sense. But right now, it doesn't make any sense to me. You go to $40,000. If you do that, then in my opinion, you're gonna go more down. Now, it could be a possibility that you just still go to 40K and then make a double bottom and then bounce off there and then continue. Anything could happen, but it's less likely right now for that one to happen. So this is not going to be a very big story and a very big update right now. I want to see Bitcoin go to 45,000 and the $46,000 and complete that spinning top candlestick, bullish spinning top candlestick, what is known as. Then from there, does it cross the resistance and backtest it? That's the question that I want to see answered. or does it actually just go to this resistance, get rejected once again, and then go down to $41,000? Remember, after going to $46,000, you can stop trading a little bit. Okay, you could actually consider sitting on the sidelines for a confirmation once again, because you never know if 46,000 just could be one fake out there. People think that oh yes, it's breaking out, and then when you go for the retest, boom, you go all the way down and then you continue down. It is possible, anything is possible, right? So that's the thing you have to look after. Or if it does break out of there, backtest it successfully, and you end up making a big morning star, which I'm going to update you maybe by next week. We're going to see if that morning star is going to do anything for the reversals of the prices as well. And if that one happens, that's going to be absolutely amazing. So one more thing I didn't actually mention is that people are fearful when they saw Bitcoin this morning with this red candle right there. Do you see that? Potentially this red candle. And I see a morning star being made right now. Do you see that? That's a morning star on the 4-hour time frame. So that means that from the time I'm recording, for the next 2-3 hours, Bitcoin is going to be in a mini uptrend on the short-term frames. Okay, and one more thing is we found support at these places. Okay, now look at this. Where did Bitcoin came down? To this area right there. Okay, so this is where we find support level. I'm just gonna bring that like this, and you had one resistance there, one resistance here, another fake out there, one resistance there, and then you had one interaction here, and then you went dum 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 dum, came down, back test, and you find another support as well. Now losing this one, which is going to be 42,200, if you lose that one, back test it, then you're going down to make that double bottom, or potentially go to 39k. That's the first thing. Second thing, if I go to the indicators and bring in the Bollinger Bands as well, here we are. So the Bollinger Band, look where it finds support, exactly at the lowest part of this Bollinger Band. Do you see that? So that's a big support where you went actually. Okay, so you were actually overextended on the 4-hour time frame, overbought, came down to the oversold level on the 4-hour time frame of the RSI. The RSI was at 35 level and the Bollinger Band was at the lowest level. So expecting this one actually to go back up to 43,599 maybe, and even crossing it potentially to $46,000. So look exactly, guys, the support and the Bollinger Bands trading. I like technical analysis. At least you get a a future to see where things are gonna go as well. So yes, that's it for today's update. Look, we're making that morning star on the 4-hour time frame. Beautiful progression. Find support here. Yes, it's doing all the thing to actually go to 45k and not go down for a double bottom. I don't think it's gonna make that, and we're looking just to continue up from here to $46,000. Maybe liquidate people who are trying to short Bitcoin right there. And that's it for today's update. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.